So I'm Kerrine Bryan. I'm an electrical engineer. I'm from the UK but recently moved to New York in the USA. And on the side, I am really passionate about encouraging especially children to consider careers in engineering or STEM subjects, and also to address gender bias. So as part of that, I've set up a publishing company called ButterflyBooks, where I've published books such as My Mummy's an Engineer, My Mummy's a Scientist, just to address the bias from a younger age. So I work with my brother. I worked with my brother in building the company, and we don't have a background in publishing, so it was very difficult. We had to go to lots of career fairs, conferences around publishing, just to understand how the publishing industry works and the process of publishing a book. So I think there's so many different issues. The ones that I focus on and try to help in is the unconscious bias is one, which starts from an early age, and that's around the thoughts that women can't work in certain areas, so they don't consider them areas of work. So that's a barrier in encouraging women into certain careers. Once we're in the careers, one of the things that I've experienced recently is being a new mom, having a child, and the transition going back into the workplace when you have extra responsibilities. So I guess it's making sure that employers understand this and can work flexibly with their staff, just to address the issue, especially when there's such a huge skills gap. And the issue with unconscious bias as well is it's not just that men think certain things that are negative, or that negative stereotypes. It's also women. So we're all in this together. So we all need to address the biases and the misconceptions that we have. People should be aware of the biases that they put on to children. So, for example, toys. I always make sure that my daughter plays with both toys that are seen to be for boys, cars, trucks, and also with dolls and things. So just making sure that they are exposed to everything and don't think that there's only one route for them. So the books are written by me and my brother, and we have an illustrator. And each book we speak with industry specialists to make sure that the correct message and content is given across in the books. So we want to make sure that they're technically correct. For example, the plumbing book, there's drawings of the plumbing within a house, and we have to research to make sure that's correct, because even though it's children that are reading it, you want them to be reading what's true and technically correct. So far we have 4 books. Engineer, Scientist, Plumber and Farmer, all My Mummy Is titles. And we hope to work on some My Daddy Is titles as well, because there's certain industries or fields where there's a lack of male role models and males. So for example, nursing, care work are big areas where there's more men are needed. Our actual book that we're working on at the moment is My Mummy Is a Soldier, which is in collaboration with the British Army. They're doing a lot of work around people being aware of women that work in the army, and that it's something that women can consider as well. The books are available on Amazon, I believe, but if you go to our website, which is www.butterflybooks.uk, then there'll be more information on there. And if anything, just drop an email to me. The email address is on the website, and then I'll sort something out.